There is a silent execution happening all around you. It's not the death of your body, it is the death of your power. And the weapon isn't a knife, it's your own smile. It's your quick reply to that text. It's that pathological, deep-seated need you have to be seen as reasonable, cooperative, and available. You have spent your entire life being conditioned to believe that your greatest asset is your accessibility. You have been lied to. Welcome to Promethean, the place where we understand that the fire of real knowledge is often stolen, not given. The one truth they have desperately tried to hide from you is this: your compliance is their control. Your availability is their power. If you are tired of the recycled shallow self-help that tells you to just be positive, and you are finally ready to handle the hard truth, the kind of truth that actually forges power and sets you free, then you have found your tribe. Support this mission. Click the subscribe button and join us. We need your support to keep bringing these hidden strategies to light. Now, let's talk about that prison. That virtue they programmed into you is the most profound and exploitable weakness in your arsenal. You've lived in this prison for so long, you've started calling it your personality. You look at your chains, the endless notifications, the favors you can't say no to, and you've convinced yourself this is just the price of being a good person. Carl Jung called this the persona, the social mask we wear to be accepted. But you have made a fatal error. You have confused the mask with your face, and now that mask is suffocating you. You sit in meetings, your jaw tight, a forced smile on, while your soul is screaming. You say, "It's okay," when what you mean is, "This is destroying me." This is not kindness. This is a slow-motion suicide of the spirit. You are so available for everyone else's agenda that you have become completely, terrifyingly unavailable for your own. This brings us to our first reflection. Be honest. I want you to answer this in the comments below. Question: when you are faced with a choice, which one instinctively causes you more immediate anxiety? A. The anxiety of disrupting the social peace and being disliked. B. The anxiety of betraying your own truth by staying silent. Go to the comments now and type A or B. There is no right answer, only your truth. And in the next part, we will begin to dismantle that prison. Your conviction is a form of psychic currency. It is the energetic signature of your core principles, the very essence of your character. Every time you trade it for a moment of social comfort, you are bankrupting yourself. You engage in what you call keeping the peace. You validate ideas you find weak. You placate egos that deserve to be challenged. You say, "I understand," when you mean, "I do not respect." You think you are managing relationships. In reality, you are signaling to the world and to yourself that your own beliefs are negotiable, that your truth is for sale at the low price of avoiding discomfort. And what happens to a resource that is constantly being given away? It loses all value. Worse, it attracts a specific kind of predator, the manipulator, the opportunist, the emotional vampire. They are drawn to your flexibility, not because they admire it, but because they see it as an opening to be exploited. They know you will not hold the line. They know you will fold. You don't build respect by being negotiable. You invite violation. True psychological gravity is not found in consensus. It is forged in the integrity of your no. The skilled manipulator doesn't need to argue with you. They don't need to threaten. They simply use your own need to be liked against you. Here is the game. They leverage the unwritten rules of social harmony. They give you a compliment. They offer you validation. They include you in a secret. And you, conditioned to be agreeable, feel an immediate, crushing sense of emotional debt. Now you owe them. You owe them your agreement at the next meeting. You owe them your silence when they betray their own standards. You owe them your loyalty, even when it costs you your integrity. This isn't a relationship. It's a transaction. And in this dark economy, you are always the one overpaying. This entire dynamic shatters the moment you refuse to accept the debt. The game breaks when you can receive a compliment and simply say thank you without feeling obligated. When you can disagree with a person you admire without fearing their abandonment. When you can state your position cleanly without apology and let the other person manage their own emotional reaction. The backlash will be immediate. They will call you difficult, uncooperative, or not a team player. Listen closely to those words. That is not a diagnosis of your character. That is the sound of their leverage breaking. They are not angry because you are wrong. They are furious because you are no longer controllable. The modern world is addicted to reaction. It demands you have an opinion, that you feel outraged, that you care about every triviality. But there is a power that exists above this noise. It is not the coldness of apathy or indifference. It is the lucid detachment of the strategist. It is the conscious ability to observe the emotional chaos of others without becoming infected by it. It is the refusal to join a panic just because you were invited. As long as you are emotionally invested in the approval of others, you are their prisoner. Their opinion is your master. But when you become strategically detached, when their praise, their criticism, their anger, or their disappointment ceases to be the center of your orbit, you become a force of nature. They can no longer pull your strings because you have cut them yourself. This sovereignty has a price. It will cost you the false comfort of the herd. It will filter out the friends who only valued your compliance. You will be accused of being cold, arrogant, or heartless. Let them. You are not building a fan club. You are forging a spine. It is in this newfound mental space, free from the need to please, that you finally find clarity. You stop reacting to the noise and start seeing the patterns. You finally have the room to think, to plan, and to act on your own terms. This leads to the final transformation. It begins with an action, conscious disengagement. This is the discipline of choosing your battles. It is the profound understanding that not every argument deserves your energy. Not every person deserves your mental real estate. You do not need to win every debate. You do not need to correct every fool. You only need to not lose yourself in their game. Jung's process of individuation, of becoming whole, is not a journey of fitting in. It is the opposite. It is the courageous, often painful process of separating your true self from the collective expectations. It demands that you endure the profound discomfort of being misunderstood, of walking alone. This new power, this detachment, is a great filter. It will repel the weak, the manipulative, and the emotionally needy. And it will, in turn, attract the strong. It will attract those who respect boundaries, who value conviction, and who are not intimidated by your light. You will lose your audience, and you will find your allies. You will finally stop being an echo, desperately trying to match the frequency of those around you. You will become an architect. You will set your own frequency. You will define your own terms. You will build your own reality. And the world, which only ever respects power, will have no choice but to adapt to you. So, we have traveled from the execution chamber of agreeableness to the throne of the architect. We began by exposing the great lie that your availability is a virtue. We revealed it as the persona, a suffocating mask that keeps you trapped in a prison of your own making. We exposed the catastrophic cost. You are spending your psychic currency, bankrupting your integrity to appease those who see you as a tool. We dissected the game of the manipulator, how they leverage emotional debt to control you, and how your refusal to play shatters their leverage. The weapon we forged against this is strategic detachment. This is not coldness, it is the lucid sovereignty that allows you to observe the chaos without becoming infected by it. This path, this painful process of individuation, transforms you from a hollow echo into a sovereign architect, one who loses the weak but attracts the strong, and finally builds reality on their own terms. The profound lesson is this: your integrity must become more valuable to you than your social comfort. Your entire life, you have been taught the opposite. This transformation is the conscious, often painful, decision to reclaim your own energy. True power is not found in the validation of others. It is forged in the silence of your own unbreakable no. Here is how you apply this today. Practice the sacred pause. When you feel that instinctive urge to say yes, to placate, to respond immediately, don't. Give yourself 10 seconds. That pause is the space where your programming stops and your power returns. Give one clean no. Sometime in the next 24 hours, refuse one small thing you don't want to do. Do not apologize. Do not over-explain. Just state, "I can't make that work." Feel the discomfort and sit with it. That discomfort is the feeling of your new spine setting. If this message resonated and you are ready to continue this journey of forging power from truth, then support the channel. Subscribe to Promethean. We need your help to keep bringing these hidden strategies to light.